Alright, we're back, everybody. We need to go to Aros Coastal Road, because we're not quite done with some side quests. There's one side quest here that we may not have noticed earlier. Alright. Sorry for the jump cut. Had to check a few things. But our next hidden quest is all the way over here. And there's one that's super easily missable. I feel like I should know this guy from Trails in the Sky. It must be buried around here somewhere. A man out here on his own? A noble nonetheless. We should probably talk to him. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't expect to see anyone else out here. You have such a familiar face. Have we met before, perhaps? Oh man, what are you doing here? This place is most assuredly dangerous. Of that, I'm keenly aware. But how am I supposed to stifle my overflowing passion? Passion for what, you ask? Behold and be amazed. It can't be. Is this a treasure map? Precisely, you have a keen eye. What's more, based on the terrain, it doesn't look like I'm right where the treasure is supposed to be. Doesn't it look like I'm right where the treasure is supposed to be buried? It certainly does. So I imagine you're about to start digging. Well, about that. The truth of the matter is, I'm a musician of great renown. And though I came out here in pursuit of treasure, my fingers are my lifeblood, you see. I can't imagine what digging would do to them. So I merely stood at the spot where my riches surely await me. If you're so renowned, why do you need to search for buried treasure? Especially in a place where you could be killed. Your words, they wound me. But nevertheless, I am grateful for your presence. So what do you say? Would you be willing to dig in my stead? We can split the treasure amongst ourselves. I have to admit my interest is kind of piqued. Either way, we can't just leave this man here to fend for himself. Alright. Very well, we'll dig for you. Hard to say no when treasure's involved. Gotta get the loot. Referencing the map, Reen and the others started to dig. There really is something here. Can't say I expected that. I never doubted for a moment. Let's take a look inside, shall we? It just contained an old map. You've got to be kidding me. It seems we're looking at a map of a map to a treasure map. Haha, dear me, was I ever taken for a ride. Well, there's nothing for it. Join me all. Let's head to the tavern in Ortis. There I shall regale you with every last detail about this treasure map. I mean, okay. Are you buying? Oh, so what was it? Was it about the treasure map? Where did you get this map in the first place? I got it in Celtic the other day. According to the man I bought it from, it's a treasure map left by the Pirate Galleon. The Pirate Galleon? He was the leader of the biggest pirate crew to sail the Lemaire coast about 100 years ago. Right, Instructor Reen? Yeah, that's right. At the same time, there was another pirate by the name of Shermer, who was gaining infamy in the Rouen region of Liberl. Galleon and Shermer were famously fierce rivals. I knew about Galleon, but the rest is new. Yes, very interesting. Whatever, ain't that impressive. I bet it's just some story you heard. Haha, good. You guys are pretty knowledgeable. Alistair, you're a musician, right? What made you buy some dusty old map? Ah, yes. I thought it could spark my inspiration for a new song. Pirates are symbols of discovery and passion. I wish to channel that free-spirited fire. You say that, but you seemed like you were avoiding all the digging. Well, us musicians are delicate. So, can you guys continue to look for the treasure in my stead? Sure. Well, we're halfway on this ship already. We shall accept. Yeah, let's do it. No objections here. Splendid. I shall give you the map I found on the coastal road earlier. Please rely on this to find it. The old maps can be checked in the item menu of the camp screen. Alright, one moment. We have a vague reference point. We don't leave out Oros Road. We have a vague reference point of how to hunt for treasure. Yar. Alright, I think I know where I have to go. It looked like it was pointing toward Juno Naval Fortress. Yeah, I wish I remembered how to get on the bikes again. L2 triangle. Oh.
Let's get going.
Go, go.
I remembered I could look up controls on how to get on the bike. Alright. The map seems to point to this area. Cool, let's start digging. Using the map as a reference point, the students began to dig. It's here. Let's see what's inside. Old map 3. Another map. So the first map was a map of a map of a map to treasure. Oh, brother, quit jerking us around. Let's hope this is the last one. Who'd have thought our treasure hunt would end back at camp? Let's see what's waiting for us. Use the map as a point since we began to dig. Wow, it's a proper treasure chest. This looks promising. The group obtained an old travel log and faded crystal. Is that it? I mean, the crystal is kind of treasure-y, but this must be where the map led, so it must be the treasure. Well, that's underwhelming. It's the journey, not the destination. Let's go report back to Alistair. Which tavern was he in again? I think when I left the building, I saw Count Ebert's residence, so I think it has to be this one. Yeah, Breeze Tavern and Inn. Wonderful, good job finding it. First things first, let us give you everything. The group handed over the 3 maps and the treasure they found. This isn't what I expected, but it is very wonderful. Have you looked inside the logbook? No, we didn't look inside it. Did anything pique your interest? Yes, I just took a quick glance at it, but it's more of a diary than a logbook. There's some poetry inside. I can feel the winds of inspiration taking hold of me. This, without a doubt, is a treasure. I'm glad to hear it. The jewel seems to be worthless when it comes to jewelry. But it is a Seepith crystal. You might be able to use it as a quartz, so you should take it. Thank you. I'd rather take this than some logbook. I'm glad to hear it. Anyhow, thank you for everything. I couldn't be any more grateful to you. Alright. Alright. We're ready to actually continue the story. You're from Thor's branch campus, yes? Lord Eustace told us you'd be coming. You may pass, but please be mindful and respectful of the council participants. Yep, I think I've done all the quests I need to do. We're here, Eustace. You came. You called. Did you call for them? Well, hello again. Reen, how nice to see a friendly face. Good to see you again, your lordship. My thoughts exactly. My, Reen, it seems new Class 7 has added a member or two since I've seen you last. But it doesn't look like you're here for a personal visit. Is something amiss? Allow me to explain. It's something of a personal matter, but... Eustace explained how they lost contact with Milliam the night before. Orion's gone silent? I'd heard she was in the neighborhood, but... the timing bodes rather ill. Have you spoken to anyone about this? Yes, both the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police. But neither of them had any information, and they told me to follow up if I heard anything. That doesn't inspire confidence. If anything, it just makes things worse. I swear, what could she be doing? Allie. We'll handle the search for Milliam from here. The disappearance of an Intelligence Division agent could point to a larger conspiracy, placing it right in line with the rest of our missions. Any objections? Not a one. It's distressing to think that this could have happened in a place like this. Let's make finding Milliam our top priority. Really? Thank you, everyone. Sure, we can say that, but how the hell are we supposed to find her? The city's stupid big, and you're not giving us jack to start with. Ash, think about who you're talking to. It's fine. If you're looking for a clue, start here in Ortis. It seems as though she found a lead here yesterday. I was eating something really tasty when I got some even more delicious info. That certainly sounds like Milliam. That's good enough to start with. I'll call you when we find something. Or not, since you'll be dealing with the council. I'll make arrangements so you can contact us even while the council's underway. Abe, what do you want? If it isn't Marquis Ballad. What a pleasant surprise. Oh, Marquis Higharms, Lady Angelica, hello. Look at this. The four great houses united once more. Oh, that's right. Eustace, Patrick. I thought you should know that the Brigadier General requested the deployment of soldiers to the canyon, but I shut him down. You did what? There are multiple Jaeger Corps engaging in open combat in that area right now. What were you thinking? Bah, whatever happens at that canyon is of no concern to the people of Ortis. Besides, we should avoid any unnecessary military expenditures during the Imperial Provincial Council. It's not like I'll be traveling to Raquel during the council anyway. Did he really just say that out loud? I can't believe him. What's more, the provincial armies operate at the discretion of the imperial government. Why shouldn't they focus on protecting me and the other nobles here? That barbarian should thank his lucky stars that he even gets to stand in the presence of such greatness. How dare! Your lordship, the family of Baron Bardius has long been held in the highest esteem in Sutherland. I would ask you refrain from making such comments. Well, clearly I was uninformed. But this brings up another concern. Isn't our obsession with old nobility preventing us from getting in touch with the modern world? What? Which leads me to my next point. I've been talking with members of the Imperial government about the future. We have Aragon Mine operating at full capacity, and I've already completed the development of 4 railway cannons. Wait, really? Is that true? It is. It seems they're supplying the Imperial Army. I'm not a fool like my nephew Croy. I look at the trends, then I act quickly and decisively. Let's just hope the other members of the council can do the same. Oh, what a dick. He's just the worst. You should tell him as much, Yuna. I'm afraid we don't quite have the time we need to look for Milium. I'm afraid we don't quite have the time. We need to look for Milium. Marquis Hirams, Angelica, Eustace, Patrick. Good luck with the council. Thank you. It seems we will need it. The government won't serve one man's self-interest on our watch. We'll take care of this. Find Milium. And do be careful. Yeah, a lot of plotting and scheming happening here. So, what's the plan? Seems like Milium managed to gather important info while snacking her way through town. She's always looking for new food to try, even if I ask her to focus on our mission. There's clearly a method to her madness if she regularly manages to uncover such valuable information. In that case, why don't we follow in her footsteps? Visit some famous restaurants around the city. We should check the food stalls set up for the summer festival, too. She's a hungry girl. Any recommendations, Mise? Let me think. Well, the food stall should have started running yesterday, and of those, Granny's ice cream is in the business district is supposed to be the best. Good to know. Ice cream sounds very Milium. There's also Breeze Tavern, an inn to the north. Their bouillabaisse is famous for capturing all the flavors of the sea. It sounds so tasty. One whiff of the scent and she'd be drawn right in. Oh, we mustn't forget about Miranda, a tavern in the harbor. Some people travel to the seaside for the owner's crispy crispy fisherman's paella alone. Damn, just hearing about it's making got my mouth watering. Any one of those places could be a likely stop for Milium. Alright, we've got a plan. Let's check them out. Roger. I'm getting hungry. Alright. Let's start our round-the-world food tour. Let's get some Granny's ice cream. Ice cream and crepes. Made by Granny Jacqueline. Welcome to Granny's Ice Cream. Our famous recipe uses local milk and vanilla beans from Orid. We also have a special flavor exclusive to the summer festival. Try it while you can. Oh, that looks so good. No, that's not what we're here for. Oh yeah, that app has Milium's profile picture on it. We're actually looking for someone. Have you seen this girl? Reen showed her a picture of Milium on his Arcus 2. I think I have seen her. That's the girl who ordered a 5-scoop ice cream yesterday afternoon. Milium's going to get fat. Can you blame her for indulging a little? This place is so delicious, it's hard not to. Did she mention anything, Madden? Where she was going, or perhaps what she might have been looking for? Now that you mention it, she asked me about the island ruins. Island ruins? I see. Do you think... Brionia Island. Oh, big stretch. You can see the island yourself from the coast. It's uninhabited. Though people used to live there a long time ago. Nowadays, you'll still see some visitors going to explore the old ruins, altars, and the like. Altars? Okay, now I think I'm getting it. I imagine these rumors have something to do with Ordis's history of animism. I suppose I have heard some talk of the island around the city, though I'm afraid I don't remember any specifics. Wait, could that be where Group B went on their field study 2 years ago? Thank you for the information. Also, could we get 6 ice creams? Wait, are you treating, instructor? You bet. Get whatever you want. I'll take you up on that offer. I'll never turn down free ice cream. Thank you for treating us. Aren't you sweet? Here's a little something extra on the house. Yeah. Oh, I could have just teleported right to Seabreeze. That would have been good. Now, being me can be sometimes a little tricky. Like, my body typically runs super hot. Oh my god, cushion. And I can only sleep when I'm moderately cold. But during the day, I get too hot to sleep, but sometimes during the day I have to put on a sweater because my arms get cold. Hey, welcome. Are you here for lunch? Have a seat wherever you'd like. Excuse us. We wanted to ask you something. We're actually looking for someone. Have you seen this girl? Reen showed him a picture of Milliam on his Arcus too. Oh, this is the girl who came in around 3 p.m. yesterday. She ordered our bouillabaisse and had seconds and thirds. Sounds like she's quite the gourmand. So, did she say anything? We'd appreciate it if you could tell us anything. Oh, is she lost or something? Come to think of it, she did ask me something interesting. Something about the ruins from the Dark Ages around in this area. Oh, like the ruins on the islands off the shore? No, she asked me something more inland, so I had to think about it, but at the very least I couldn't think of anything near Ordis. And she seemed satisfied, then paid, and left. Satisfied, huh? Thank you, you've been a great help. Sorry for not ordering anything. Don't worry about it. Come by whenever you want to give it a shot. I'll hook you up. He'll hook us up. Huh? Students, are you here for lunch? We're here on a quick errand. We want to ask you something. We're actually looking for someone. Have you seen this girl? Green showed her a picture of Milliam on his Arcus too. Oh, I remember her. She came in here yesterday afternoon. She managed to stuff an entire paella special into that tiny little stomach of hers. I'll never forget it. Dang, the whole thing? It's kind of unfair how she doesn't gain any weight. You know, that is not the issue at hand. Did she ask you about anything? It could be anything. Do you remember? Ask me, huh? She asked about the conditions of the water recently, and how the time of day affects the waves. That's... What were the conditions like last night and this morning? Well, around the time of the summer festival, it's actually pretty calm. Which is why we're able to have so many lanterns in the bay. To answer your question, it's been fairly still out there since last night. I see. Thank you. Smells good in here. I'll be back to try some of that paella. Once you find her, bring her back with you. It's a sight to behold. That's the third clue. We've gathered some good intel. Right, we should have a better idea of where she was going. Why not organize all the info we've gotten so far? First, look at all the places she visited. Good idea. Isn't hard to figure out in order in which she visited them. We can use both time and place to narrow down her final destination. Let's do it then. So she went Ice Cream Inn Tavern. No, Ice Cream Tavern Inn. No. It just said afternoon. She didn't go there last night, did she? I think it was this order. If we compile all the information we have on hand... Lillian was trying to go to the island. Yeah, it's all starting to come together. Lillian became interested in the island just offshore. She then went around to confirm if there were any ruins of note inland and came up empty. After that, she went to see if the sea was calm enough to cross. And it was upon confirmation that she crossed them alone last night. Yeah, all that makes perfect sense. But why did she decide to go there is still a mystery. It doesn't appear that to be on the orders of the intelligence division either. It's possible that it has something to do with the old Class 7. Some of my former classmates actually went there during their field studies. For real? That's a funny coincidence. Our class was large enough that we'd be split into groups of A and B. I was part of Group A, Fee, Laura, Nellie, and Machias were in Group B and stayed on that island for a couple of nights. I'm sure Milliam knows the story, even if she wasn't part of the class yet. She might have taken an interest in what they did. That could be it. Aha, then everyone in Group B's seen the Guardian? What's that? Wake up. Yeah, I got no idea what you're talking about. They did, yeah. There's a gigantic statue somewhere on the backside of the island. Really gigantic, about 100 arge tall. 100 arge tall? That's extraordinary. I can't really picture it in my head, but is it the size of a skyscraper? I heard about it, of course, but I've yet to see it. Anyway, let's go talk to some people at the dock. Good idea. The clerk from yesterday might know something. Yes, instructor. Let's get a move on then. By the way, what's that island actually called? Oh yeah, I don't know it either. There should be an official name, right? Yeah, surprised I didn't say it earlier. It's called Brionia Island. Alright. And we're going to go to Brionia Island next time. Until then, everybody.